All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Nerdy Playbook. We're back with part 2 of our one-shot going on. To remind you, we are still doing our partnership with Monument Studios. If you want to check them out, Monument Studios gives you all the royalty-free music, about a couple terabytes worth of it, royalty-free music that you can use for your streams with licenses, so you can make sure that in case you get any copyright infringements, that you can dispute them. Right now, they're doing the Fantasy Plus, so you don't have to download all the music. $4.99 a month, and you get a full soundboard to customize your music and play for your streaming and D&D fun. That's pretty much it. Check our socials for everything that's going on. Check out Valerie right now. She's having some fun at a con. So check out her socials on her About Me page. But we're going to pretty much get right into it. Make sure I got everything all set up. Boop. I just want to check something real quick. Make sure everything's working. Which it is not, of course. Why not? Because fuck me.
Of course not.
What's not working?
Everything's music. Cause yeah. All right. I just want to make sure. Okay, now it's working. All right. All right. Last we left off, you all were different facets of kind of the better of the society for the Emberglow, a town itself that is unoccupied, that does not follow the government of the Shadowfell as a whole. With it, there was a couple things that's been happening recently. One, a curse has affected lands, but you've been told that the arcane field that protects the Emberglow protects you from the Shadowfell Curse as well, even though nobody knows really the curse is and how it affects people. A couple of you found a shipwreck from a naval vessel offshore, checked it out. Everyone was dead or dying. You were able to retrieve a human from the area, eventually finding him to be the king of the Shadowfell. As he was unconscious and not waking up due to something of the Shadowfell affecting him, you were able to at least mentally communicate to him to figure out that he was trying to escape the castle and going to find his brother-in-law, Scylla Galisharin. With that, and starting to notice that the place is starting to get quiet after Tamantha was having a weird crowd loving her over just yelling her name over and over again and starting the whole trend. The place eventually went quiet. Ambience went down, and you started to find out that the town was getting attacked, as you immediately see a tiefling drow and her subjects immediately entering in as she gives a command, as she's burning the town, to find the item, find her husband, if so, bring him to her, kill anything that stops you. Only implying that they're looking for the quote-unquote item. And
Period.
you... What's that? Period. Exclamation point. And you were mentally communicated by the king to head to the center of town. Is the best place you can take him to at least try to break him out of the effect that's going on right now, or at least find safety. Make your way to the center of town. You find out a entryway that leads you to a secret part of the town, somewhere that controls the arcane field that protects it. As soon as you're running down, you immediately see someone run past you at very fast pace. Naveen, you immediately cast Hold Person. She fails her check, and that's where we left it off. So, you guys already rolled initiative. Hold Person is taken into effect, essentially. Yeah. So, with her unable to do anything at this current moment, you guys are most at the bottom. Some of you are still on the steps. You can start seeing a bright purple light within. We start ourselves off with Alabaster.
So, I don't know who this person is?
No, she went by so fast, you don't even... she's got a cloak up. You can't tell. You can definitely tell from... Like, her back is turned towards you right now. But based off the... You definitely assume that she is a drow based off the fact that she's got like little cuts in her hood, so her ears can poke out, and they are like a kind of like an ashy purple kind of color that are poking through, which 90% of the time relates to a drow. Her figure definitely gives us a standard humanoid height, so you would assume a drow. But her back is turned towards you right now. She's wearing leather armor, a lot of gadgets on her side, several daggers, and she's just the only thing that's like heavier armor for her is she's got a half pauldron on her left arm and a full pauldron with an armor sleeve on her right arm.
Okay. And then can I see her right now, or am I like up the stairs?
You'd still be up the stairs.
Okay. Can I go past people on the stairs,
Yeah.
or am I stuck at the top? Okay,
No, you can
cool.
move past people.
Shut us off.
So yeah. So I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I have like 30 feet of movement. Pretty sure. Yeah. 30, so I can't quite get into melee. I will Hexblade's Curse. Her,
Okay, got
them.
it. Okay.
And that will look like you won't see like a full visual effect, but you'll notice that parts of the clothing like lose color, kind of go like monochromatic a little bit, which is just kind of the way that my Hexblade Curse looks on things. It makes them kind of lose a lot of their coloring.
Okay.
And then I will just Eldritch Blast, I guess. I don't know what else I would do. I don't know if what's the damage roll?
You still got to roll to attack for Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
She can't move, so you'd be rolling with advantage.
Alrighty. Is there a way to do advantage with the
D&D
thing on
Beyond.
here? I don't.
If you hold shift, it should create an icon next to it that's green, and it should be like a plus or something like that.
Perfect. That is a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Alrighty. And then it'll be a D10 plus 3,
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure. So that'll be 7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 points of damage.
And I believe that is all that I can do.
Okay,
So
got
I
it.
will pass.
Shaxik.
Okay. Is she restrained right now?
She's not restrained,
I
she's
get-
paralyzed. Oh, well,
I think I shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts, don't I? At level 7?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's 2
I'm pretty
beams.
sure. I'm sorry. Does that one also have advantage or no?
If I remember right, it's automatically 2 beams that are based off of the 1 hit. So you just rolled the 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay. So it'll just be another D10 then.
Yep.
I'll roll that. 3.
Okay,
3 more damage. All right, that's all my stuff.
got it. Shaxik. So she's paralyzed, not restrained. So by hold person, she is held in place. So she just can't move.
Okay. Cool. Might as well be a dead horse. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to cast Ensnaring Strike, but I'm not sure if I should do that before or after I attack, because it says the next time you hit a creature with weapon attack before the spell ends. So I probably should.
So you want to do an Ensnaring Strike first, so it affects your attacks
Okay.
before your end turn.
Perfect. So I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike on her. Then I'm gonna hit her with my longbow.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. That would be 5 damage plus saying so 2. But it will only take that at the start of its turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay, got it.
Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. Its spell lasts for a minute.
Okay. That will be out of the 1. I'm gonna take a legendary reaction to auto succeed.
Oh,
Okay. Well, yeah, waste them.
Burn them.
So yeah, then ignore the piercing damage then.
Got it.
If you auto succeed on that. And then cool. I get 2 attacks per action, so
You get to attack again.
let me try it again. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
9 damage. Does the ensnaring strike still...
That's a good question. I was just thinking that, actually.
As it says before the spell ends, so if I
Theoretically, I
assume
think
if
it works
keep
at
my concentration
both.
on it.
Have
Okay.
to hit.
Another strength saving throw, then.
Okay. Oh, that's better. That is a 17.
Yeah, okay, she succeeds.
Okay.
So, no vines, but
Okay.
2 arrows at least.
Got it.
I would like to set her as a favored foe.
Okay, got it. All right.
Cool.
Naveen.
Oh, all right. Just gonna let off a firebolt.
Okay.
Ooh, not great. 14 to hit.
Miss. Were you rolling with advantage?
I was not.
She is not. She's paralyzed, so you get advantage against her.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's 26.
That's a hit.
All right. So 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep maintaining concentration.
Okay. Got it. All right. We go to the rogue. She is going to, since she can't move, she's going to end her turn by making a wisdom saving throw to break out of hold person. Oh, excuse me. Oh, cash money. 23.
Yeah, breaks free.
Okay. That ends her turn then, because it has to happen at the end of her turn. We go to Miko.
So to clarify, I'm still the horse with the king on my back?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have, as a horse, 60 movement.
Now, just so you know, you
Okay.
cannot pass through occupied space. So currently, right now, you cannot pass through the actual doorway because it's being blocked by Aloyser and Naveen.
Okay.
In case that's what you're thinking. I know you still knew this, so I just want to let you know.
Yeah. I can't do anything then, because if I can't get past them,
Now, you could,
I can't even hit it.
there's a few options. You could revert back. Honestly, having him on your back would create some problems with you attacking anyway. So you could revert back, theoretically leave him on the side or on the steps, and then resort to non-wild shape abilities to attack. Because you could essentially cast spells just like, much like how Shakta did the bow, without actually walking through. You could still cast like a spell, passing through. That way you don't waste a turn if you don't want to. But that's completely up to you. Just a suggestion.
Okay. It doesn't help getting him towards the center, though.
No, it does not. But I would also say he did not imply that. Yeah, actually, no, I'm not gonna actually add anything more. That
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna revert back.
Okay.
So he kind of gets dropped here on the floor,
Okay.
and then to get visual, I guess I need to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do ice knife.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
And that is 7 damage.
Okay. Damn, this whole person.
And then
really
there's a pool of ice.
Yep.
underneath them.
I forgot what's the radius of the pool of ice? Is it just that 5 feet, or is it? Because I think it's a little bit wider. It'll stay
5 feet.
Oh, it is just 5 feet. Okay.
The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a
Oh,
dex saving
okay, got
throw
it.
or take.
Okay, that's what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then
Okay. Okay.
and I believe that's all I can do.
Okay, got it. Samantha.
Why'd you say my name like that?
You're in trouble.
feel-
Go to the
I
principal's
feel-
office.
I feel attacked already. You just started my turn. Okay, is this the bottom of the staircase, or do I have to?
Yeah, that's the bottom of the staircase. Yep.
Okay, all right. I'll just. Well, if I'm here, I'm a little bit taller than everyone for once, and then I could just boop.
Sure, fair enough.
Look, she's super fast. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on her because I don't trust that she's gonna not do some weird invisible sneaky shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll just, and it gives people an advantage. So, Fairy Fire, she's gonna make a dex saving throw.
That is something she's good in.
Yeah, that was probably in hindsight not the best.
Yeah, 27.
Passes. Alright, I'll get fucked. That's my turn. I thought really hard about that, but apparently didn't think hard enough, so...
I mean,
will,
having a
now
rogue to a
that-
dex saving throw, I mean, come on.
Look, I would say I'm new at this, but I've been doing this for way too long.
It's alright, you probably still
Maybe it
confuse.
was your first day.
You probably still confuse Uncanny Dodge with Hellish Rebuke. It's cool.
Let's hold on. Leave it in the past campaign. All right, we'll rehash that. Never. Does that mean when you play the queen, she's gonna just do Hellish Rebuke instead of Uncanny Dodge?
I'm gonna
I
fuck it
fucking
up
hope.
all time. I'm just gonna do it on
You
purpose.
keep
Yeah.
the trend alive. All right. So Mr. Kingsley is over here, and I'm just assuming he's gotta get to the crystal, and Ninja Horse disappeared, so I'm gonna use my mighty 8 strength and see if I can start trying to drag him, even though everyone's blocking the way. I'll just see how far I can get it,
Give me an athletics check.
I'm good at those, right?
As a bard, that'd be interesting.
No.
We have anybody strong? I'm
Most
not
jacked
strong.
bard in the world.
17.
Oh shit. Okay.
Those tam-bams are loaded.
I'd say you can move them to distance of the remainder of your movement speed.
Okay, I mean, excuse me, pardon me, let me scooch on by you.
I mean, you can. No. I mean,
Yes.
you can hold an action. You can't hold movement. So
yeah,
so the
I'll-
idea would be they would have to move. For that to work, they would have to move on their turn, and you would replace it. But you can't hold movement. So
Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna give myself the little strong person emoji so you know I'm carrying him. Like with my... Under his
I got Samantha's
shoulders.
rips off the sleeves. Be like, let's do this.
My,
You didn't know this was a
leg
gun
was
show!
a little bit, yeah. Found my new side hustle. My next set number after this. Yeah, that's all Tamitha or whatever you call her can do. So that's it.
I don't even know anymore.
Me
Alright,
neither.
Top
Me
the
neither.
round to Alabaster.
Alrighty, let me get out of people's way. The doors are open, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get all the way in there. Not blocking anybody. And I'll take... So... Oh, you cast Fairy Fire. She avoided it. Is Fairy Fire still in effect right here? It's an AoE, isn't it?
That's an amazing question. I didn't.
But it
read that
failed.
far.
I'm pretty
So it would not.
I know, but I think it still covers the area, right?
I don't think so.
She just isn't affected by it. It's okay if not. Otherwise I would be.
It does affect the area, but it just doesn't affect her.
Okay, so each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in 10-foot radius. Any attack rolled against an affected creature object. Oh, okay, so it would have affected the objects in the area. There's no object that would have affected. So...
Okay, I just want to make sure that I was.
Yep, so you're good.
All right, and I am going to attack.
Okay.
I am going to attack with my sickle twice, hopefully. First attack. 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
Hits, alright. Damage. 8 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna
Shit,
actually
my-
have her activate the power of her boots, since now she can fucking move, and I'm gonna have her reaction Missy Step to avoid the attack.
Okay.
You don't know where she is.
Counterspell.
Oh, fuck you. Okay.
Oh,
Alright, counterspell. Alright, cool. So she's gonna take that damage in. So...
Crazy? A crazy counterspell?
Damn. Alright.
yeah.
So
Do
I-
that damage.
so
I'm salty. I'm salty. Shit's gonna
So 8 on that one, and then I'll go ahead and take another attack with a sickle at her, because I get 2 attacks per action. Nice boy warlock. Alright. We're swinging. And that would be a crit.
Of course. Of course.
I'm so glad I counterspelled.
Okay, it's okay. It's only a D4 that gets doubled. Nothing else gets doubled.
Oh, thank
so
God.
It's really not gonna make that much. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. Does this do crit damage? I'm assuming it does. Okay, so I rolled a 4, so it'll be
8 points.
8 plus the 3 from the Hexblade Curse, right?
Correct. So 11.
So then 11 points of damage. And when I swing, when I hit in my target that has my Hexblade Curse on it, it's like it kind of flashes with like just monochromatic, like little splashes of color. So it's just like black and white kind of splashes off them as I swing into them.
Okay. Gotcha. She's hurting. Anything else?
That's it. I got nothing else.
Fuck you guys. Second.
Oh, whoa, hey. I don't like this hostility that's happening.
I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be a tough battle. She's gonna do some serious damage. She's not gonna fucking hit once.
Oh no.
Am I able to make a ranged attack where I am based on where other people are right now?
You would have to drop yourself down to the bottom of this. Oh no, if you move yourself like here, technically, because you're on top of the steps.
Okay.
I would say yes, you could still do it, just because you're still kind of on the steps, so you still got a tiny bit of high ground.
Got it. Okay. I'm like looking at the map. I'm like, we'll see. Okay.
I'm gonna start as logic. High ground wins.
Try this again. For the high ground?
Yeah.
Interesting. Hold on.
What? I'm confused, concerned, and yeah.
I rolled a 1 for a total of a 9.
So you got natural 1.
Mm.
Okay.
If you have to say it like that.
So you pull back your
You know what
bow,
this means.
I mean,
and immediately the string
it's a 9?
snaps. The string snaps on you
No.
mid
Oh,
combat.
God, it's a 9.
Your
what
bow
if
is no
I'm
longer
not
functional
lucky?
until you take the time. Do you have lucky?
I'm hoping. If I hope hard enough, will it appear on
No.
my character sheet?
No. I'm thinking to myself,
No,
like,
I
actually, I
don't.
created you
Somewhere
guys'
out
character sheets. You don't have lucky. Your bow, as you pull back, the string snaps. It's not destroyed, but it will take. You'll have to take some time to repair it, or find another bow, theoretically.
Time that we don't have, I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
This sucks. Alright. I hate it here. For my
You know, at
second
least
attack,
one
I'm gonna throw
person
my
isn't having
dagger
a
in
good time.
frustration. No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
No!
That was
Did you-
another natural 1 for a 7.
I need
No
okay,
way.
okay. I need all right. No. Hang on.
Oh, one of us is getting
Game
hit.
sucks.
He's so excited. He's so excited.
I hate it here.
All right.
Papers when the DM smiles.
You merely chuck it
So
and
much,
like
you can take it.
you like chuck it and like like where a person's terrible at throwing and you like and you miss your target. You like throw way to the left. I need to roll for damage as you're gonna hit Naveen.
Good.
Oh man.
Excellent. I got the highest I could possibly get, a 4, so 7 damage.
Also, Naveen, you just get
Oh, no.
stabbed in the back, literally by your friend and figuratively by your friend.
I am so sorry.
What the hell?
I am so sorry. It is not my day. Can I do? I'll do
She really wants to get something on this turn.
I want to do something. I want to do literally anything other than breaking my weapon.
I don't think you got anything as a bonus action you could do for damage.
Not for damage. Is Naveen the only person that's hurting right now?
Technically, yes, because technically
Probably.
the girl has not been able to attack yet.
Good. Good. I'm glad that I can get in first strike.
Yeah.
Um,
God, I had a broken nose. I'm being stabbed in the back.
you just hear a whoops. My bad. Sorry about that.
By the
Sorry
way,
about
can you give that back to me? I need it.
Yeah, if you could just toss that back here, that'd be great.
I don't think you want me throwing that.
Yeah, no, that's it. I
Okay.
can't really do anything else as bonus action.
All right, Naveen.
Good. What fun.
Okay. All right. Yeah, why not? I don't think she's the last of them. Now I am cast.
It went silent for a second. I didn't hear what you said.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Spawn. Summon Shadow Spawn.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have a token for your Shadow Spawn, so if you just want to put out another token, I can change the coloration of it so it gives it like a purple or darker hue, and just place it where
Yes.
you want it.
Sounds good. Does it tell me where I could put it? It's just kind of within 90 feet of me. I want it right there.
Okay. So let me do.
I want it between her and the crystal.
Okay. We'll just cover it with that right now. All right.
Sounds
So you
good.
got Shadow Spawn there.
Yep, and then I think bonus actions. I don't think I have very many. Yeah, no, good as far as bonus actions go, but it is my Shadow Spawn's turn now.
Okay.
Because it goes right after me. And let's see. It's gonna kind of step forward, get into melee with her, and then it's gonna attack. Hang on. I suppose. Yeah, so it's just gonna make for its multi-attack. It only gets 1 then, right? Because it's the spell's level rounded down, and it's 3, so
yeah,
it's just gonna be a 1, right?
One. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the Chilling Rend, which is a melee attack.
Okay.
So, alright. It's gonna be. Ooh, 26 to hit?
26 is a hit.
Sorry, 24. 24 to hit.
is a hit.
Alright. Ooh, that's gonna be 16 points of cold.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh no.
So this creature is just going to erupt out of the ground, and I'm gonna choose the Fury emotion. So just this like angry, inky, purple creature is going to like come up out of the ground and then just immediately like tear its claws down her
Oh,
back.
sick. Okay, cool. All right. You immediately just destroy this creature with your inky little claws, and it immediately gets devoured and destroyed, leaving her enchanted items behind. All right. Combat's done.
Oh, what?
Okay.
We did it! Congrats, team.
Woo!
Well,
You see me I'm just dragging the king by, and I'm just like, oh, good job, Naveed! As I'm like, just dragging this, like, paralyzed, unconscious man.
I would gain 10 hit points, so I didn't lose any health.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
As you guys are there, first off, I'll tell you guys what you find on her body first, and then we'll go for the area. So, as a rogue drow, she has several items on her possession, some enchanted, some not. First off, she holds a total of 5 daggers, 2 that are standard, unenchanted, 1 that is a +1 dagger, 1 that's a flame dagger, and 1's a frost dagger. As far as you can tell, the flame dagger is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a little bit more proficient and does additional fire. Same thing as frost, just cold instead of fire. She does have a bow that she never got to use. It is a short bow. It is a +1 magical item, and automatically gives you Hunter's Mark at will. The boots that she was trying to use before she was fucking counterspelled give her 10 feet of extra walking speed. And you can Misty Step as a reaction. Also, learning the spell Misty Step at 2nd level. She has a hood that is can be removable from her armor. While you're wearing this hood and the hood is up, as long as you're in shadows, you become invisible. Goggles. You get dark vision up to 60 feet. If you have already dark vision, then it gets you additional 60 feet. You can cast See Invisibility at will, and your dex score increases by 2. Arcane Belt, 1 per long rest. You can spend a bonus action to use the power of the belt to recharge all spell slots. And then she does have a legendary rapier. This is a +3 magical weapon. And while wielding this weapon, your critical hit range is 18 to 20. And if you do get a critical hit, you inflict additional 10 points of magical damage.
Okay.
Does it look like her boots would fit me?
They are magical, so they can attune themselves to the size of anyone.
Excellent. I would like to take her boots.
Not even gonna fucking ask. You're just gonna fucking dibs.
Who has the?
You just see
who else-
him just like taking her shoes. Like...
Who wants what out of that stuff?
I wouldn't mind the belt.
That's the spell slots thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the belt
Yeah.
gets you a long rest, allows you to recharge your spell slots. Which, yes, it does make sense to go to the wizard.
It does. I think the daggers sound kind of nice for me. If I had to choose something,
whisper.
I think the daggers. I think the daggers would fit well. The icy hot daggers.
The icy hot.
The icy hot daggers.
They also make
sound
your back
pretty
feel
cool.
fucking fantastic while
Yeah,
wielding
it's
these. You know,
I think those would work best out of the stuff that he described for my dude.
Okay, so we got boots. They're taken. We got daggers. We got the elemental daggers are taken. So automatically you can just look up the way they are. So for the boots, just look for boots of the boots of the shadow step. The daggers are, one is flame dagger, one is frost dagger. So what we got left is 2 regular daggers, a +1 dagger, shadow hood, the goggles, and the rapier.
I'll take whatever is left over. I'm not. I'm kind of focused on support this time. I'm actually focused on helping this king guy out, so I'm not. I'm not pressed about getting the magical items at the moment.
Okay.
Do either of you guys use melee for the rapier?
Oh.
Because I don't really need. I would say that I could use it, but I don't really need it because I already get crits on 18s and 18s through 20s if I have them hexblade marked.
I mean, I have a scimitar and a quarterstaff currently, so I guess I could use a rapier.
Yeah. Either one of you, I think, would probably be able to use it pretty good.
So I don't know if our druid can actually wield a rapier. I don't know if you're proficient with it or not.
Oh, that's fair.
So if you're looking at your
If you-
sheet,
No.
you're not. Okay, yeah. So
If you'd rather have the boots, I can take the rapier. Or if you want, it's a different thing.
I have a rapier equipped, so I can always get a better one, but I'm also not really intending to use it a whole bunch, so if someone else is going to get more use out of it, that's fine.
I can do the goggles.
the goggles. Okay. So you're looking for Kiereth's goggles. So it's spelled K-I-E-R-E-T-H, and then obviously apostrophe S space goggles. And the same thing as the rapier. It's Kiereth's rapier.
Do you want the Does anybody want the shadow hood?
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for me. I don't think it'll plus
Okay.
4 to dex.
No.
It just
Okay.
doesn't work with your complexion.
Yeah, honestly, it
Clashes,
doesn't match.
really.
It doesn't match.
I might grab that too then.
Okay. So yeah, that's just simply called.
Or like
just a
take a look
shadow hood.
around, make sure nobody else is grabbing it, and then be like,
Okay. So we got the goggles claimed, we got the belt claimed, the hood claimed, the boots claimed, the daggers claimed. Did someone claim the bow?
Do you want the bow? Mister, I just snapped my bowstring.
yeah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
This will save me some time. What's
so that's
the
just
bow?
that's just called Hunter's Bow. So it's just a plus
Okay.
1 short bow, but this time you get Hunter's Mark at will. So you don't have to worry about the spell slots for it.
Cool. What's the hood called?
Shadow Hood. 2 words.
Thank you.
Shadow Hood.
What's Tamantha grabbing?
Nothing.
If everybody
Did you get the right?
is everybody in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
thought you got.
yeah, theoretically, yeah.
Okay. I think I am going to start. Oh, I'll ask. Do you guys think that I can cover this door and make it look like there's not a door here to hopefully stop people from coming in after us? But if they know that there's already a door here, then they'll know that it's not, that it's fake. But like if random people just try to come down, I can make it look like it's
Did
not.
we close the top entrance door?
You
Yes.
did, yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If we did that, then I'm not too worried about it actually.
We did.
Okay.
We
then
did
yeah,
it
that's
almost
fine.
immediately after we saw her run down, like, oops.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. I don't gotta do that. I can do that, and that's what you should know.
Okay, fair enough.
I would like
Thank
to
you.
pull the
Thank you.
dagger out of my shoulder.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
I will. 1 second. I have to. Ba.
I'm gonna keep dragging Mr. Kingman, and when I get to the crystal, I'm gonna like make his hand, or if nothing happens within like 0.5 seconds, I'll just make his hand like touch the crystal. I'm like, hey, Gar.
Okay. As you kind of like lift up his hand and place it against the crystal, the energy of the crystal starts kind of like shocking out in a way that looks like it's sort of going malfunction, but then it calms down a little bit. And then he just starts breathing regularly, but his eyes are still closed.
Oh fuck! Did I kill him?
Oh no. Did you kill him?
No, you didn't kill me.
I don't think so.
Calm down. You all are really fucking loud.
Hey, he's talking. That's good.
Yeah,
Well,
crazy
yeah, but he
thing.
doesn't need to talk to me anymore.
Oh, yeah, you, right.
Bye.
Nice to
I'm
see
going
you in
over here.
person. Okay, cool, fantastic, awesome, great. As he starts to lean up against the crystal and he just to get up, uses his sword to bounce off the other side.
If you thought we were loud, you should have been there for the Sapphire Soul. That was a riot. It was a good time.
Riot.
Right.
Love it.
Perfect. Great. Well, thank you for bringing me down here.
I can get you and the Queen free tickets if you'd like, but you kind of have to tell the people outside to stop killing people.
Yeah,
We can talk.
I don't really have any way to... It's not going to work out that easily. I can't really... He just, like, looks at the crystal. Can't really leave this room without passing out again.
Why not?
The curse that's going on, she banished me. I can't really exist in this realm without kind of dying, but can't die if you're immortal, so I just go unconscious. But this crystal that protects your guys' home, it defends against the effects of the curse. So as long as I'm down here,
Who banished you?
the Queen.
You guys going through a tough time right now?
That's
You want to talk about it?
It's not really, no. And we don't really have time. If I could go up there and deal with this myself, I would. But like I said, I can't leave. And
I could always take a note for you if you
Did
want to
you
write
try-
something down on paper.
Yeah.
I think
sneak
marital
behind
counseling is not really what we
apologizing.
need right now. You know, that never really, after all the things that we went through, apologies never came to my mind. Yeah, I apologize. I tried.
Okay. Well, that's all my ideas.
Sometimes girls like flowers too. Have you tried that?
Mm-hmm.
I've tried everything. I did what I could.
Chocolate?
I'm not saying that I don't know why we're talking about this. You can see that she's burning the town. Do you not see the haste that needs to be taken to deal with this problem?
I'm just making sure that we can resolve it through other means before violence.
I will tell you what, as he just puts his hand like close to your shoulders, is like, I'll tell you what. If this problem's resolved, I promise you, when I need marital advice, I will call you. If I need counseling,
Sounds like a
I will
lover
come to
squirrel.
you. I will come to you. I promise. You'll be my first
Okay,
one
my head
on my summoning stone to contact for marital counseling. I promise.
I also do
don't-
weddings and birthday parties. so it's
Fantastic,
just-
fantastic.
I
I will
would put
take that in a note when my daughter gets married. Fantastic.
Guys, I might help. Hello?
Yeah.
Kingy?
Yeah.
Do you think if I dispel your thingy, will you be able to leave?
I mean, not to make light of your abilities, but that's already been tried.
Okay.
Let's put it like
I'm gonna
this.
walk away.
Let's put it like this. This power is affecting the realm as a whole. I think that you're all perfectly capable, but to stop this effect, it's probably out of your wheelhouse. I can at least get you to help me out to save your town and to at least protect you from what she's doing.
Well, wouldn't
Thinking
just getting rid of
do
you
that.
save our town? Because she seems like she's after you.
She's actually after this, as he points right behind him to the crystal.
Oh.
It just
Speaking of that,
happens
I
that I'm
think
here.
if you're going to might need
Sorry, you're cutting out a little
room.
bit.
Or your mic's cutting it out.
I said I think in order to do this, we might need you more mobile than just staying in this room. Is there any way we can break a chunk of the crystal off and hand it to him?
Arcana check. I'll say advantage because your job is to basically protect the wall. So You've already researched enough of this crystal.
19.
19. Knowing already what you know about the field, and you've been kind of spending past amount of time trying to figure out where this thing is and what's creating it, this crystal is a piece of many. Probably the largest portion of them, and the energy within this crystal is creating enough power to protect the town against any exterior threat. The curse, people, it probably isn't affecting against the queen because she controls the realm itself, therefore she's immune to it. But outside of it, it is protecting the town against everything. But it is slowly but surely failing. You would assume, just like any other power source, to reduce its size reduces its potency.
Okay.
You would also assume, based on your check, that this crystal by itself can't do... By itself, what's doing for a town, you assume that there's maybe another one somewhere in the town. He just keeps looking at it. I'm sure the reason why, and points down at the rogue that you killed, why she was here was to retrieve the crystal or destroy it, one of the two. Nonetheless, I know that Dahlia is here for the crystal at large. There's one here. There's one inside the castle. She needs them for some weird shit that she's being told to do.
Does she need both of them?
I mean, theoretically, no. If she doesn't know where this one is, she can easily get the one in the castle. But I have a feeling that she probably sent her soldier down here to at least make it easier for herself. If she can't get to this one, it's not impossible for her, but it would be difficult for her to get the other one.
Well, isn't she the queen? Who's telling her to do anything? Is it you?
Yeah, told by who?
No, it is not me. I am not telling her what to do. I don't know who's contacting her. I don't know. She's been talking to herself of late. She has been making weird commands. Someone is ordering her to do something. And all I know is that there is a central point of each realm that has one of these stones. This one is the power of this realm. She needs it for something. The only time I've ever heard of something like this was over in the material plane. But she wants this one. And apparently whoever's talking to her is talking to other people across the other realms to try to retrieve those as well.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
Could we be taking a short rest during this time?
As long as this is taking you 2 hours.
Probably not.
Hey,
I have 2
Naveen.
hours worth of questions.
Yes.
So we have to try and protect both from her if we can.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So
I mean, theoretically, she probably wouldn't know. She probably doesn't have any source of communication to this one.
well, she sent her person here, did she not?
She did, but I mean, my best guess is to stop her from getting the other one. Knowing the way that
that's
her
why-
lieutenants fight.
That's why I'm thinking possibly now, sire, sorry to, this might not be awesome for you, but we could try and collapse in the staircase on our way out, so it's harder for her to get down to this one if you're okay being caved in for an indeterminate
That's
amount of time.
perfectly fine. I can, worst case scenario, I have ways to get out without. It'll be fine.
Okay. Just strangely okay with that.
He is strangely okay with that, but I'm not going to ask
Look,
questions.
let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Times.
I was found unconscious. You guys didn't know who I was. You brought me here without much
I
question.
found you, by the way, just so that we know that.
Fantastic.
just
It's
so
a
we
pleasure
know.
to meet you.
I knew who you were.
But nonetheless,
I knew nothing.
you were talking to an unconscious person, and you did all this based off of whatever. So the fate of this town and my life is in your hands. If that was what you feel is deemed the correct option, I will stay down here. But if I find that she's either making her way down here, I'll take care of myself. She makes her way down here. But if I find that the town is lost, take no offense, I will not come to find you. I will make my way out.
I have an unpopular idea, controversial take, if you will. If she needs these crystals, why don't we just destroy them? It ruins the force fields of the town, but she's killing hundreds of innocent people.
I thought about it. Too.
Maybe she'll have nothing interesting here and just leave.
Perhaps.
Do we have a means?
Perhaps you don't know what the curse is doing outside your walls, but you do not want to force that upon
No
yourself
idea.
or the townsfolk.
Do you want to enlighten us then?
Imagine your
Is it
friends
like-
turning into your enemies. Just keep it as simple as that. People turn against their better nature.
You've never been a performer. That's an everyday thing.
You are correct. I have not been a performer. I have met a couple in my time. Perhaps you've met the God, what's
Yeah.
his name? I can't remember what his title. Fuck, I forgot his title.
That one guy.
Yeah, it's Xander, the Magnificent, I
Xander the
believe.
Magnificent, of
Magnificent.
course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
His tales will travel across all the lines.
Oh, really? I do not think it got that far. I did
did
not give him that much credit, but I'm glad that it's made some distance. I hope good.
We had to drop it. We had to hype Andrew up for that one.
Look. Destroying the stones, yes, will stop her from what you need to do, but it would also succumb your townsfolk and you to the misfortunes of the curse outside the walls.
So let's do that. Maybe we do that as a plan
Oh.
B.
Yeah, I vote caving in the king, and then
Yeah.
going
I
to
hate
the
the way
castle.
that's phrased, but I understand. That's perfectly fine.
DM question.
Uh-huh.
We at some point,
You cut out again.
cut out.
Man, I don't know
Oh,
what's
no.
going on. I think at some point you said the curse made they were searching for something,
That the curse was doing what?
making people seem like they were searching or trying to find something.
The curse, you know that curse was doing two things. One, it was essentially turning people as like vicious warriors and attacking some of their friends and stuff like that, and it only was picking the people that are the strongest to actually have it serve it. Two is yes, they were actively searching for something, which as a wizard you'd probably assume that they were searching for your town.
Oh,
That's okay. Yeah. And we don't know where the curse came from?
Are you asking me or are you asking Soma? Okay.
I'm gonna ask Soma.
I mean, I know it started, or at least the Shadowfell version started with my wife. And it's been around for some time. I've tried my best to help her. You know, as far as I know, and my communications with my brother-in-law, this is something that happened to her. Something happened to her giving birth to our child.
a pregnancy curse. Maybe.
Yeah, if people are looking
birth-
for the
birth
crystal and she's looking for the crystal, it almost seems like she started the curse.
Yeah, I mean, we had no signs of anybody else, and as far as I know, she was not, I guess the best way to say it, contagious until about a couple years ago. But she's been affected by this for a long time.
Question. Assuming that you both are on speaking terms and have been for, at least the last few years, why are you not infected? Is your daughter infected?
No, she's not. I'd assume because she's not here. She's over in the material plane. As far as me, I mean, I guess the best way to say is I am not normal, and it probably doesn't affect me.
No, another question. So she wants to. What does she want to do with the crystal? She wants to grab it, just take it.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume that she's probably making her way to the castle right now, while her rogue was
we
gonna
gotta
take a
go.
piece here. They're probably gonna take enough to affect your town, and take enough to bring back to whoever they're supposed to bring it back to.
Okay. Well, I feel like we only have the option of going to the castle right now with how little time it seems like we have.
Yeah.
That Shack 6 is going to shout from the stairs. Does anybody know how we're going to cave this place in?
Same thing.
Oh, let's see.
If it would appeal to you, you can all make it out, and I'll take care of it myself.
Okay. And then he's going
How
to
you
keep
gonna do
going
that?
up the stairs.
Awesome.
He
During
heard
the
that we
conversation,
needed to go, so...
Okay. You all start running
Could
up.
I have checked this room for anything?
No one checked the area. Yeah. You can give me an investigation real quick as everybody's running away.
It would have been during their conversation. I
fair.
wandered away.
Investigation?
Yeah.
They were like, the Fey of the Realm, what kind of loot's
Eh.
down here?
15.
15. The most you can find, no physical items, but the most you can find is this seems like there was once a power source in this room that allowed there to be a teleportation circle, but is currently offline. It looks like with proper power source, someone could either move to or from this location.
Okay.
But it is currently offline.
I'll start heading back to everybody then.
All right, as you guys all start moving up. All right, you guys up? As you just start hearing smoke or smelling smoke underneath from the steps.
Before Naveen dips out, I'm gonna hand the king back his necklace and ring that I still have. Yeah. You should have these. We were trying to make sure they weren't cursed and keeping you unconscious, but these belong with you.
Thank you. He takes it back, puts the necklace back on, puts the ring. Like, he doesn't put it on his finger, but he kind of like keeps it palmed in his left fist.
I tap Naveen and be like, I think there was a magic thingy in the other room, just so you know.
Oh, that's fun. I'll take a look at that after we stop the chaos above.
All right, best of luck to you.
What I
As you immediately hear
understood-
just a fire explosion coming up from the steps.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he did that. Where did he? How? What did he use?
You assumed it was some kind of spell to cast.
Magic.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like he just had like dynamite on him that we didn't know about. That would be crazy.
No,
amazing.
you guys would know as the king, he is not a wizard, but he is like an equivalent to either a hexblade warlock or an arcane or an eldritch knight.
Where were we? By the fountain?
You're right here
Somewhere
in the
middle.
center, dead
Yeah,
center.
Ah. Excellent.
Um.
All right.
At
To
this
the castle.
At this place, the town's mostly on fire. A lot of people are trying to fight back against what looks like a bunch of these knights, and the knights are like disappearing and they're reappearing in certain spots. I need a dexterity check as far as your movement to get through the flames and get around many obstacles.
Team, are we trying to be sneaky or fast?
That's a good question. Are you guys trying to be sneaky or fast?
Fast.
I think fast.
Fast. Okay,
Fast.
so yeah, just dexterity check, and this is determined on speed and momentum around objects.
Now, I did roll a crit.
Excellent.
God,
you did.
fucking give me some of it, please. I rolled a 3.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening.
It's
I
a
don't
it's
know
a night of
what's going on.
extremes. You're getting all the 20s. I'm getting all the 1s. It's great. We love it.
Okay, well,
Sarah's like, I prefer it the other way around, but you know, it's still great.
But I guess it's fine.
Fine.
All right, so we're so Naveen, what'd you get?
I got a 2.
Fantastic. Alabaster, what'd you get?
I got a 21 with my
21.
+1.
Miko,
17.
Shack Sick,
17.
Samantha. Okay. You guys start getting around rubble. A lot of these buildings are getting demolished through the flames and explosions that are going all over the place. You eventually see something flying in the air above you. It moves through the smoke too quickly, and you can't see what it is, but it looks like humanoid. You assume that maybe a devil's flying through the air and immediately passes by and starts heading towards the castle. Flies overhead and heads over to the castle. You about make your way about to the corner before something stops you. We're going to take a break and be back in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Like Mortal Kombat.
So, as you immediately, some of the area explodes. The houses beside you are still on fire. The areas in the middle are that have negative space are holes in the ground that look like if you fall into them, you don't know how far you're going to drop. Obviously, fire burns. Don't walk through fire. Anything else that's an obstacle would be your twice the amount of movement. These are just the lanterns that are around the map, so obviously those you cannot walk through. Immediately, as you see another one of her lieutenants show up, as you see a green tiefling show up, as she immediately sees all of you. We've been told not to let you go any further. If you don't mind, just turn around. You know what? Fuck it. I want to have some fun. Kill him slowly. As immediately 3 knights immediately show themselves. 1 an archer and then 2 with swords. You immediately see that she looks like a bard of some kind, but she definitely... When you saw her, it looks like she was already like slitting some throats. Let's switch the music.
You don't belong in the bard community.
You call yourself a bard?
Has it been under an hour?
Has it been under an hour?
Music.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys if you guys spent an hour down there or not.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's
I
under
feel
an
like,
hour.
I feel like we...
Maybe
yeah, I
like
feel
20
like we-
minutes at the most.
Yeah,
probably.
maybe.
All right, so under an hour.
Then I shadow.
You shadow step.
No, the creature I summoned.
Oh, you shadow spawn. Okay.
Slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's big chillin'.
Okay. All right. Immediately summoned that. We're gonna start off on top with Sheksik.
Oh, I'm starting, huh? Okay.
You got
Well,
to 21.
my new bow allows me to do Hunter's Mark. I was gonna look up. That's fine. That's her, right? And then these are the 3.
Yeah. So okay. So the one with the green dot, that is the bard. The
Okay.
ones that are so to imply, the ones in blue dot and the one that purple dot are wearing the exact same armor. It just looks like the ones with blue dots are foot soldiers, and the one in the back has a bow, but it looks like he has like more commander grade armor.
Got it. We're gonna cut the head off the snake.
Jesus Christ! What do we? What's going on over here? What's with the
Roll
radius
right
field?
for her.
Oh, sorry, I was checking something. I turned it to not broadcast to others. Wait, you see now?
Yep.
Damn it.
It's like is
didn't see it
someone
before.
casting fireball? What the fuck's going on?
I think
You know?
you can see it as the person who's running the campaign because I didn't
Oh
see
yes,
anything.
I am the DM, so I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then don't ask questions.
What are you talking? Nothing.
I didn't do anything. I'm just...
the
Why are you being
radius of the bottom
sketched?
left,
Stop
right?
it!
I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark at will. I will it to happen right now. On her, and then I found out that I have.
So just so you know, Hunter's Mark would still affect. It would still be your bonus action. It just means it doesn't use a spell slot.
Got it. Okay. So I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
On the Tiefling Bard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have a thing.
I mean, we all.
Is it
Yeah.
Dread Ambusher? At the start of my first turn of each combat, my walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If I take the attack action on that turn, I can make 1 additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type on hit.
Sounds really complicated. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're the one that made it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hit her with the hunter's bow. Oh, how far away is she?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to hit her with the hunter's bow. Then
Caden, stop!
I'm checking something.
I'm not gonna hit her with the hunter's bow. I
Please say you got a natural one. Natural one!
I did get another natural one.
Okay, so the magic is no longer affecting the bow temporarily, and it's just a regular short bow right now.
Okay, cool. The 10 hit.
10 misses.
Great. I love it. Let me try that again.
This is why you can't have nice things, Sarah.
This is exactly why I can't have nice things. 22. There we go.
Against her,
Against the
that's a
bard.
hit.
Excellent. Hunter's Mark is nothing. So then
5 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
5 points of damage plus the
Six points for the ambusher.
yeah, an additional 6 points. Thank you. Sorry, I was rereading it. It says additional weapon attack. So does that mean that I get 3 attacks per action since I normally get 2? Since it's the additional?
Let me see. It probably is,
Just
but
for
I gotta
this
see if
one?
it's just for the one turn or if that's.
I believe it's for the 1 turn because it's the first.
If it says additional
Turn
attack, that
of
does. That's
combat.
exactly what it means. Is you get one more attack with that weapon.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. How about a 25?
That's a hit.
Excellent. For another 6 damage.
Okay.
And I waste my bonus action, so that's it for me. I'm gonna actually step over here to get out of the way, and that'll be it.
Okay. We go to Naveen.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna let off a firebolt targeting the first foot soldier here.
Okay.
Yeah, this one.
Top one or bottom one? It's not indicating the.
Top one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one. That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
A 15, you said?
Mhm.
Miss.
Okay.
That's scary.
Yeah, a little bit.
You scary.
Yeah.
To imply they do have shields, if that does relieve
Okay.
some, you know.
Yeah, alright, then I think what I'm gonna do then is send my creature forward to go cause some chaos and go wail on him.
Murder, chaos, destroy.
Pretty much. So it's, let's see, that's gonna be 5, 10, 15. Can I go in this spot without falling in the hole?
If you go into one of the spots that have negative space, you will fall in the hole.
Okay, so 5, 3. Yeah, he's gonna get to about here.
Okay.
And then I don't think he has anything ranged, so that's it for me for right now.
Okay. Samantha.
Let's see it.
We.
No way.
Ooh-wee.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I'll move
I don't.
here. Thanks. Oh, that's not me. That's me.
I've seen one of your characters from level 3 to level 20. I know what I'm in for.
I have gotten plenty of how do you want to do these. Thank you very much.
Broken clock hits twice.
Oh, wow. I deserve an inspiration for all the trauma you put me through. I am here to be an emotional support bestie based off of
I
the
appreciate
spell
that.
list. Not for you.
Oh, well, fuck you.
So I guess until people start dying, I can only just hit her with this vicious mockery.
Okay.
As you should. As you should.
So wisdom saving
You call
throw.
those henchmen?
Counterspell.
I'll just go fuck
way.
myself.
No way they counterspell a vicious mockery. Crazy
Counterspell
town.
a vicious mockery?
Crazy town.
How dare you try to use vicious mockery on a bard?
The funny thing is my vicious mockery wasn't even going to be good because I'm a terrible bard, so it's going to be like, you're a really dumb bard! And
You
then
big
nothing happens.
stupid doo-doo head!
You look like poop. So
I do? No!
devastating. Got her. Crushed it. I'm going to give bardic inspiration to, I'm gonna give it to Alabaster. He's been
Oh, crazy.
he's been pummeling. So I'm like,
What's that, a 1d8?
yep.
1d8, let's go.
Just strum my little lute and I just sing Tamantha at you, which makes no sense to you, but it does to me. So.
And I look back at you and I go, Tamantha. Yeah. Tamantha.
And you feel the shining empowerment of Tamantha.
Oh, you took a space there. I was
okay.
like, you just feel the shining? That's disconcerting.
There's some twins down the street holding hands.
Fuck no.
Alright,
Bad vibes.
it's gonna be all I can do. 'cause
Sounds
I'm
sounds
pathetic.
great. We're gonna go to Lady Tanny's turn.
Sounds about what?
Sounds great. And she is going to first. She is going to. Let's see, it's 60 feet. She's gonna already see that a couple of you are problematic, so she's gonna go. So I want to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. Okay, she's going to move up here. And she's going to cast Ray of Sickness at 6th level.
Whoa.
And she's going to target Naveen. Natural 20.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I've got no hopes to. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Good. So that is.
That's gonna be a whole lot.
I don't feel so good.
You're gonna be
so good,
puking
Mr.
all
Stark.
over the place. Literally, she just melts. Imagine. Uh-huh. He's rolling 85 dice. You can't see it, but
He's kind of got his fingers. I'm fucked. Like.
I know.
It's been good. It's been fun, y'all.
I really hope that you're not down in one hit.
That
Me too.
is 42 points of poison damage.
Hey y'all, I got bad news.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No!
I am crumpled to the ground.
No!
Bonus action, she's going to give Bardic Inspiration to her commander behind her. And then that... Oh, that's right. She can attack, technically multi-attack.
Where do I get those cool bardic powers?
When you start to grow up and be better.
Crazy.
feel like this one shot was designed just to hurt me.
Yeah.
Feeling a little attacked.
Just a little bit. Oh shit, that's right. It can't work. No, it does work. Yeah, it does work. So we're going to second
Doesn't have
attack. We will do. We will cast Hold Person on. We'll cast Hold Person on Alabaster.
I'm gonna counter spell.
Very counterspell. All right, got it. All right,
Yeah.
that is the end of her turn. We're gonna go then to Alabaster.
All right, because I have to try and do what I'm doing here. I can't.
Just real
not-
quick, Naveen,
Yeah.
if you're down, does that mean that your spawn goes away?
Oh, probably, yeah, because
Okay.
it's a concentration spell, so I
Got
assume.
it. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if I get counterspelled, I suppose. But I am going to attempt to cast Moat of Hell. It's a 30-foot.
You know, there's fire around, just make it worse.
Wait, what?
There's a lot of fire around, just make it worse.
Oh, yeah. Range 150 feet. It's a 30-foot.
That's what you're
Circle.
fucking measuring. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. 30 foot. Where the hell? So big. Okay, 1 second. I don't want to hit my teammates. Jesus.
That's
Is it down
okay.
here? It's not okay.
How
How do I get this to stay here? Is this 30 feet?
No,
No, it's too much.
So
It's 15.
there is.
It's 15.
Here, I got
it.
Hang on.
I got it. Here, this.
Are you trying to target on her, or are you just trying to make sure that all 4 of them get hit?
I want to target on her.
You want to target on her. Okay, so I think no matter
Yeah.
what,
Okay.
technically, I think Shaxik would get hit if it's a 30-foot.
It's a 30-foot. It's a 30-foot sphere, so it's a 15-foot radius.
Oh,
so it's
got
this
it,
big.
okay.
Yeah, I was making it too big. So like that.
Okay.
And so you watch Alabaster take out a little piece of sulfur and crush it in his hand, and a little mote of black and white kind of like light comes up from it, and he flicks it out towards her, and it centers on her and expands this big. I manifest a pocket of hell, a 15-foot radius sphere of darkness, brimstone, and blasting heat appears, centered on a point within range, and lasting for the duration. The duration is a minute. It's concentration. And then no light, even magical light, can illuminate the cloud, so any creatures that are fully within it are blinded.
I absolutely do not like this,
And-
so I'm going to cast Counterspell.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I can't do anything about that.
Counterspell the counterspell.
If I wasn't unconscious.
I only
burning
have
the
two.
counterspell.
I was gonna save my other pack to try and do that, but I couldn't. I only have 2. So that is that's the end of my turn then.
I was like, I'm going to let this happen, but as you're describing it, it's like, I don't like this. I don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want any of
it's
it.
real good.
All right, we go to the commander. It's this guy's turn at the top. He is going to pull out his bow. Actually, I'm going to first bonus action. I'm going to have him hex. Hex Tamantha.
That's fine.
And then I'm going to have him attack with his longbow.
Against me?
Yep, 22 to hit.
Just barely.
Just barely. I know, it's so close.
So close.
Here, I'm just going to do it because he's got this bonus damage. Alright, that's 17 points of damage, piercing. I should be supposed to 13 piercing, 4 necrotic. Second attack against you. That is a 26 to hit.
Barely.
What am I doing? I gotta roll that way because I gotta see the difference. So that's 13 piercing, 8 necrotic. And then
calm down real quick. I have to get my calculator out. I'm down.
You're down? Okay.
Yep. That's what you needed.
Got it. That's his turn. We go now to the knights. This one is going to run in. So he's going to go around her because he's afraid of falling. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Ah! No, that didn't what I wanted to do.
Whoa!
Oh, he's big.
30. which puts him
25. I just imagine that was like one of those long, wide steps.
Right. And unfortunately, it just puts him right out of range. So he can't
Good.
do anything on his turn. Then we're going to go to the one at the bottom. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30 due to rough terrain. So they both can't do anything in their turn. Then the end of the round, we got Miko.
I'm going to do hold person at 3rd level, so that means I can target 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do it on the commander and the archer.
Commander and... well, the commander is the archer.
Oh, so the green and the purple.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we're going to go with the archer first. That's... What kind of saving throw is it? It's wisdom, right?
I moved it on it. It is a wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Okay, so we're going to go with the archer first. That's a natural 20. And
Yeah.
then for the bard, that is a 19.
Boo. Okay, then for my bonus action, I can do healing word. So I'm gonna go over to Naveen and do healing word.
Okay.
Creature your choice that can see within range. I guess I don't have to go close
No, yeah,
to
it's
her,
a 60-foot range, yeah, so you can just... Yeah.
regain hit points 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability.
Mm.
So how do I do that?
So you roll a d4, and then you look, go to your spot where it shows your spells, and it should show what your spellcasting mod is.
Where'd it go? Uh, 6.
6. Alright, so Naveen is brought back with 6.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna stay there.
Fair enough. Top of the round to Sheksik.
Okay. He is going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Spirit,
Okay.
where I call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The
Why'd you
intangible
say
spirit
it like
appears
that?
within a space that is a 5-foot cube. I'm just reading the words that you can see within range. So,
Healing spirit.
right there. Gonna be right here. Till the spell ends, whenever myself or a creature I can see moves into the spirit space, which is 60 feet. For the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, I can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. Cannot heal constructs or undead. It can heal twice because it's 1 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 1. So it's gonna use 1 for Naveen and 1 for Tamantha.
Okay, so it's just immediately just
so
gonna
when you
activate
start-
all of its charges right away.
Well, when their turn starts, it'll activate.
Oh, okay.
So basically, at the beginning of Tamantha and Naveen's turn, they'll get to roll 1d6, heal that much, and then do whatever from there.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And then I probably can't fire my arrow directly into this dude's face because I feel like he's a little too close. So I'll just kind of sidestep him.
Well, no, you can. He's within. He's not in melee range, so you can still attack him with your bow.
Oh.
As long as he's further than 5 feet away from you, he's in ranged combat.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna fire some some arrows directly into his face.
Hell yeah.
Big dumb stupid face.
23.
That's a hit.
All right. 5 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 18.
Miss.
What? That's fine. Cool. Yeah, that's it.
I like it.
Oh,
Alright.
I probably want to step away, huh?
I mean, probably a smart idea. Yeah.
I'm just gonna, excuse me, sneak right back behind Tamantha here.
I know you only have a little bit of hit points, but you might be my mate shield.
Like, yeah, just...
All right. Naveen.
All right.
So Naveen heals on the beginning of your
I'll
turn.
go a little bit further.
Yeah. I roll a d6.
Shaxik.
What?
I roll a
yes,
D6.
you roll a d6.
And then is it just +1 then? Is that what it is? Like a d6 +1, or is it just a d6 flat?
Just a d6 is what I
Okay.
think it says. Let me
Okay.
double check that. Yes. Restore 1d6 hit point. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting modifier. So
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
To 10 now. All right. I'm gonna get up, spit out some blood, and then Jim's magic missile at third. At
At who?
I think you said her name was Lady something.
Lady Tanny.
Yeah, Lady Tanny. Yeah, doing a third level magic missile at her.
Okay.
Lady
Not as
bad
good as
guy.
Tanny.
Hey, specifically Jim's magic missile. Fucking going all out.
Yep, specifically that one. All right, and then these ones just automatically hit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They auto hit. Yep.
Good times. All right, so that. I'm gonna grab all my dice. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's gonna be. Oh, I gotta roll to hit. Sorry. It's a 19 plus 8 to hit.
I thought you were doing the magic missile.
Yeah, for that one, it's making me roll for it.
Really? Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, like it's giving me like I'm supposed to roll to hit.
That's still a hit anyway. So. There.
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's see. First missile is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Second is 4.
Okay.
Third is 5.
Okay.
And then fourth is 6.
All right.
And I'm going to just kind of step right over here behind Alabaster.
No.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of. And that's it for
Meat
me.
shields.
All right. Cool. Tamantha.
Oh, it's D6 time. What does D6 look like? Now I found it.
DL6 looks like a regular die.
Woohoo! I get up for 1 HP. Let's go! Yes!
Awesome.
Love that journey for me.
Heal, heal,
My
heal.
First plan of action is I'm going to use where to go. Mantle of Inspiration as a bonus action. Spend one of your bardic inspiration to grant 8 temporary HP to up to 4 creatures. So I'm gonna do that. One's gonna go to myself, so I have more than 1 hit point to spend.
Smart.
I will give the rest to Shasik, Alabaster, and Naveen.
It's 8.
Sorry, Miko.
Yeah, 8 temporary
I
hit
do
points.
love and respect you. Yeah, you get 8 temporary HP.
All right.
Cool.
Yay.
Cool. Can't wait for that to go wrong. I'm gonna retreat because the odds are not in my favor.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna hide behind Shasik now. How does Naveen looking healing wise?
At a scale of to your maximum hit points, what do you look like?
Yeah.
10 for sure, and then 8 maybe.
So 10 for sure hit points out of a decent amount.
I love that for like
37.
you can't metagame at table. It's like, all right, out of like what's your maximum hit point? 62. From 1 to 62, how hurt do you look? You know, like
Right.
She's bruised and spitting out some blood. She's not doing too, but she's okay.
nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Yeah.
I'll walk over and I'll
Damn, now I want to watch dodgeball.
press her shoulder to give her 22 points of healing.
Holy
Fuck.
You gave me I'm a fucking healing bard. I have like 1 attack spell.
Yay.
I'm just using what the
Now
god-
you
Nonetheless-
can do the meat behind everybody else.
Nonetheless,
Thank
I'm not
you.
used to seeing Ryan actually do full healing, so I'll give you inspiration. Bravo.
yeah.
I was a cleric your last campaign.
I stand by what I said.
Hold on. My name is not Andrew. All right. Let's get that squared away first. I was a damn good healer. I don't know whether to throw your inspiration back in your face or take it because you've never actually given it to me before. So I'm gonna stay conflicted on that one. And I'm gonna end my turn as I go back to hide behind Shasik.
Round of applause. Bravo. All right. It's Lady Tanny's turn. She is going to let's see, what's her movement speed? She's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna keep her there. I'm gonna have her bonus action Bardic Inspiration to the knight at the bottom. And then as an action for her, we are going to do... what do I want to do? We're gonna cast Hold Person at second. We're gonna cast it at second level for 3 additional targets, or 5th level. I'm sorry, for 3 additional targets. So she's going to point at Alabaster, Miko, and Alabaster, Miko, and Tamantha. So
Counterspell.
you're gonna counterspell it.
I'm gonna
Alright.
counterspell it.
All right, counterspelling it. Got it. All right. For a second one, she can do on her turn. So I gotta take away a spell slot for that.
That would have been terrifying.
Yeah.
Second one she's gonna do on her turn. She is going to. She's actually going to cast Slow at 3rd level. And she's going to target. I think you guys are actually all in the range of it. Yeah, you guys are all in range. She's going to cast Slow on all of you. So I need each one of you to give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. I'm gonna use my
I saw that roll.
inspiration. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna roll again.
Me too.
And then I'm also gonna use my D8 of inspiration on top of the DM inspiration because I don't want to be slow. So where's my D8 at? I got a 14 right now plus 7, 21.
Good.
I'm burning-
Naveen, what'd you get?
burning- burning.
Well, using my inspiration.
Oh, no, you cut out. I heard, what's use your inspiration, what?
I rolled a nat 20 for a 25.
Okay, Miko.
22.
Okay. Shaksik.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah. 14.
Okay, that's a fail. And Samantha.
20.
Okay, so only Shaksik gets it, affected by the slow spell. For as long as she's concentrating up to 1 minute, you have a -2 penalty to your AC and Dex saving throws, and you can't use your reactions. On your turn, you can either use a bonus action or an action, but you can't do both.
Cool.
And it can't make any more than one melee or range attack on its turn. So you're resorted down to one attack or one bonus action, -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. And I want to say your speed is reduced, but yeah, speed is halved. Yeah, speed is halved.
-2 to saving throws and AC.
Yep.
Speed is half.
No
And then I
reactions.
can only do attack or a bonus action. And this lasts for how long?
1 minute as long as she's concentrating on it.
Okay. Break her concentration.
It's a lovely trophy.
What the
That is a lovely
fuck?
trophy. Yeah, that works out.
Sarah.
I don't remember what that is.
Oh, thanks.
There's a heart on it.
I don't know what happened. My phone connected to my computer decided to shut down. And then my phone connected to my computer when I restarted it, and then it turned on the camera. So that actually what you saw was a Valentine's Day trophy.
Oh.
Oh.
Best girlfriend forever. All right.
How do I switch?
All right,
Hello?
so that's it for
Get
her
outta here.
turn. We now switch to Alabaster.
All right, let's see what I can do. I am going to run at her.
There was a pause between running at her.
15, 20. I'm gonna run at her, and I'm going to make 2 attacks with my sickle first, and see how that goes. First attack, 16.
That's a hit.
There we go.
No way. Let's go. Okay.
I mean, she's just a bard.
8 points of
Easier.
damage. 8 points of damage. Con save for the
Oh, right, yes.
thing.
Can't say for the thing.
For the thing.
Yeah, that's a success with a
Okay.
21.
Next attack. 14 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a
She
feeling.
is
All right,
a
and
bard.
then-
She can handle a little bit.
yeah. Yep, and then bonus action, I will flick around my tail with the flame dagger in it and try to stab her with that.
Okay. You flick that tail.
And that is a natural 1.
Oh no.
And we're falling. And we're falling.
So, I'm gonna say, you since it's in your tail, you like stab
Yeah.
it. You swing around. You stab in your own foot. So I want you to
Awesome.
do damage to yourself with your dagger.
Cool.
Cool.
That is going to be
Cool.
low damage. I rolled almost as low as I could. 4 damage to myself.
Oh, lucky for you.
Yeah, that is lucky for me. I will remove that from my temporary hit points. And that is
All she wrote.
my turn.
All right, we're gonna go to the archer next. He is going to move Hex over to Alabaster, and now he's going to attack Alabaster with his longbow. That is a 29 to hit. Oh, that's right, because I got to roll digitally for this. That is 8 piercing, 1 necrotic. Your speed is reduced down by 10 due to the effect of the longbow, which is slow. And then he's going to attack you again with the longbow. Alright, he pulls back the longbow, and all of a sudden the magic of his longbow dissipates. He got a natural 1.
Okay. Wait, are you hitting me? Who are you hitting?
What's that?
Are you hitting me? Sorry,
I was hitting you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I take the damage. 9 damage and I'm reduced by 10, you said?
Yep, 10 feet.
Alrighty, sounds good.
The magic with his bow dissipates temporarily due to the natural 1. And that is his turn. We're going to go to the knights. The knight at the bottom that has been given vertical inspiration. 10 feet, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to go for, I believe that's Miko. And he is going to attack with his long sword. That is a pathetic 12 to hit. Pretty sure that misses.
Nope.
And then we're going to do bonus action. Hell of nothing. We're going to just turn there. Top one. He is going to move 5, 10, 15. And then he's going to attack Alabaster.
Oh. No, he won't.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. He is swinging with 2 hands, so he's going to do a D10. Ugh. That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And then bonus action, he's going to second wind to heal.
Okay.
And then due to an effect he has, when he heals, he automatically gets to create another attack for free. So he is going to attack you again.
Oh. Okay.
Because Hexblade Warlock.
Yep.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
That is 9 points of slashing damage, and that's his turn.
Alrighty.
Alright, we go down to Miko.
I would like to do Frostbite on the guy next to me.
Fair enough.
It is a Constitution saving throw for the guy.
Ooh, that is a 10.
I need to be 15.
Okay.
So they take 4 damage. And then they have disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, got it.
And that's all I can do.
Top of the round, the Shaxik.
Oh, I don't. Are you talking?
I think you're muted, maybe.
Yes, I was. Thank you. How is this guy looking?
He was damaged until he did second wind.
Okay. So he looks just fine. Because
His
of
armor looks
I
dented,
was-
but his body looks healed.
Understood. How about her?
His body looks fine.
Her, Because she doesn't wear armor, you can see most of the bits. She is pretty scratched up, pretty banged up. She would assume, compared to Tamantha, she is probably pretty beat up.
Thanks.
Cool.
You're welcome. Got to know the curve.
Harrison.
Good. I'll step
On a
over
scale
here.
of 1 to Tamantha, she's pretty Tamantha right now.
Pretty Tamantha up.
Oh, man.
Hit her with the bow.
Kill
Okay.
them.
23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Did your bow get magic back yet?
Does it get magic back?
Not yet.
Okay. 10 for the damage.
Okay.
And then another 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And we'll do 9 for the damage.
She's pretty banged
And
up.
That's, I guess, it, since I
Oh,
don't
wait.
get a bonus action.
You couldn't attack the second time. You can only attack once as an action, so I got to give her health back.
I get 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, but the slow.
You
if
said
you're-
I either get an action or a bonus action.
Right, but
the
as
second
an
attack isn't bonus.
Right, no, but if you attack as an action, you can only attack once. Due to slow.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. Okay.
Did she make a Constitution saving
Did you
throw
make a
though?
con save
Yeah, I'm
on the
working
first
on it.
one?
Calm down.
Take that 9 points of
Maybe she's
piercing.
concentration.
Yeah,
Fail.
that is a 25. So she's good.
Okay, well,
So that second one didn't hit. That second one never happened.
No.
Just pranked ya. Haha.
Good stuff. All right.
Good stuff.
All right. Are you gonna move at all?
Yeah, I took a step, and I feel like that's probably all I can do since my movement's halved anyway.
Fair enough. Naveen.
All right. If I look at Alabaster,
I heard Alabaster and they cut out.
I heard out, yeah.
God dang it. If I look at Alabaster, how beat up does he look?
I look honestly okay.
Okay.
Why do you say it like
Alright,
that? Should we not believe you?
I look okay.
Have some confidence.
He
look
doesn't
great.
believe
I don't
how
know
okay
why,
he
but I don't
No.
believe you now. You know, it's.
I honestly, he's looking okay.
All right. Sounds good. Then I am going to hit the knight that is right behind Alabaster with Magic Missile at 2nd level again.
Okay.
All right. And then even though this one says I should roll for it, you're not making me roll for it?
No, you should be rolling for it. I don't know why it's having you roll for
Okay.
it.
I don't know either, but...
D&D Beyond being
All
weird,
right,
I guess.
right? First one is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is 5.
Okay.
Third one is 4.
Okay.
And fourth one is 4.
Okay, he needs to make a check. He failed. The armor actually falls apart as smoke leaves the body, and the person gets destroyed as there was an inanimate object controlling the actual body.
Oh,
Cool.
Spooky wooky.
All right.
They're smoking mirrors.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Samantha.
You don't have to say it like that.
I do. I'm obligated to do so.
Legally, contractually obliged.
Alabaster, I know you look adequate, but on a scale of 1 to your HP, like what number is that?
I would have to get hit by something pretty substantial to go down.
I don't know. She kind of fucked me
well,
up first round.
I
so I have
mean-
Like a ray of sickness.
I have some trust issues.
I have 41
Yeah,
hit
pretty
points
good.
left. I have 41 hit points left, so I'm doing pretty okay.
God damn, out of how many?
Out of 66.
You're a beefy boy.
Yeah, I have a +4 Constitution, so my health's pretty high.
Okay, well I have a little bit
Ridiculous.
of HP envy right now, so you're fucking fine as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned.
Well, I also had the 8 temp HP that it ate through, so I was at like 74.
Oh man. Well, I'm happy for you. So,
Me too.
everyone else, is anyone hurting worse than 41 HP? Cool, so it's just me. Alright, I get to be selfish this round. I'm sitting at 9 HP for a fucking minute. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Yay!
I'm just
I get
imagining her just like
15.
touching herself, be like, "Fuck you guys," as she just heals herself.
I touch myself so good that I get 15 hit points back. So, what is math? That's like 34. I know how to math. And what sick ass bonus action can I do? That's clearly as important as everything you guys are doing.
Bardic Inspiration.
I know that. I'm just seeing if there's other options. This isn't my
Other
first
than
rodeo, it's
supporting your
my
team?
second one. Say what?
Other options other than supporting your team?
I'm gonna tell my therapist about you tomorrow.
I'm sure you've
Alright.
already done that before.
Well, it's all been nice things until now. The nice things stop now.
Oh, they've been all nice? Oh, now I feel bad.
I hope you do. I hope you think about this tonight at 3 a.m.
I'll be sleeping too heavy.
I mean, wow. Creature enters the phone. I guess it's too soon to use that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit Bardic Inspiration again. I'm gonna give it to Alabaster because he's in the fucking
Alright.
thick of it over there. I really want
Alrighty.
this Bard to die. Fuck this Bard.
Thank you. What do you say to me?
And
What do you do?
please fucking kill her. I'm tired of this. That would be my turn.
I intend on it.
Alright, we go back. So that was the end of Tamantha's turn. We go to Tanny. This time, because you're up close in her business,
I am in her business.
she's gonna draw out her. She's gonna right hand draw out her rapier, left hand drop out her warping dagger.
Weak ass rapier.
Okay.
It's not as cool as ours.
She is gonna first attack you with the rapier, Alabaster. Oh fuck! Natural 1. The magic leaves the blade, leaving her with only a basic rapier that fucking sucks. Bonus action, she is going to use her warping dagger, and she is going to throw it. She's going to throw it at Miko. Fuck. That's an 11, so that's a miss. Fuck. I'm gonna have her then second attack. I'm gonna have her do Ray of Sickness at 5th level, and I'm gonna have her target because Alabaster's too fucking close. I'm gonna have her target Shaxic. So oh, that's better.
4th level.
That is a 20 to hit.
You cut out.
4th level counters.
God fucking damn it. Okay, fine, it works.
Fuck him up.
I've been on the receiving end of that. I don't want to watch anyone else do that.
Alright. That is. I'm gonna allow Alabaster to get attack opportunity. She's gonna try to move back, so Alabaster to get attack opportunity.
Okay. I'm gonna try and use the flame dagger instead of the sickle because it'll do more damage with it. Unless I roll a 4. Wait.
Bardic Inspiration?
I have the Bardic Inspiration. We're gonna use it. I have a 9 right now, so there's a chance it gets me to where I need to be at.
Fingers crossed.
I got an 11 to hit.
Miss. Successfully is able to move out of grass. She's going to go at 5,
No.
10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And she's going to move as far back as possible due to the effect of losing some of the power from her sword. We now go to Alabaster's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you're not getting away that fast. And I'm gonna flash my wings out of my back so that I can fly over this hole in between us. And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Oh no, I'm slowed by the bow, right?
Yeah, you're slow.
How long
10,
does that last?
10 feet. The
then I'm right here.
effect of the bow.
Said.
Oh, duh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking sheet. It ends at so it's over with. It would end at the beginning of your turn.
Then I'm coming back. I'm here. I'm gonna fly at her. I'm gonna dive bomb her, dude.
Okay.
I'm a dive bombing.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my sickle first. First attack, bad. 10. I'll make my second attack. There we go. A 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alrighty. 8 points of damage.
Okay, she's getting pretty beat up.
And then offhand flame dagger. Don't stab yourself. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's gonna be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Just kidding, it's 10 points of damage. I lie.
And she's only going to take half of the fire damage due to her being a tiefling.
So 7?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it rounded up?
7 points.
7 points of damage.
She is very beat right now.
No. Alright, well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. We go to the archer. He is actually going to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and
Oh my god, I forgot that guy was here.
30. He just has the basic longbow now because the magic dissipated. So he is going to target Alabaster, get him away from his leader.
My wings are out. My wings are out now. I'm easier to hit.
21 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
That is 13 points of piercing damage.
Ooh!
Your speed
Yeah.
is reduced down by 10 feet until the beginning of your next turn. Extra attack. That's going to be a miss with an 11. Bonus action, second wind, allowing him to get its extra attack from his bow while healing. That's 23 to hit.
Hits.
19 points of damage.
Oh, man. Hey, guys. I guess it's not looking good.
That is the end of his turn. We're going to go down to the remaining foot soldier. He is going to attack Nico again.
He's got disadvantage
He's got disadvantage.
from the frostbite. Or no, I'm sorry, chill touch.
Okay, so yeah, it's 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. He's going to use his final second wind to heal, and that's the end of his turn. We're going to go to then Miko.
Ooh, okay. So if I use something with the range area, what does that look like? So I was looking at Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
Mm.
So it's because so Moonbeam just creates like a circular effect on somebody. You just point it, and then it's a 5-foot range, so it just targets him, targets the person directly. It just strikes in the sky essentially.
Okay. I'm gonna do Moonbeam on the Bard.
On the bard? Okay.
Oh god, I thought
I
it was
believe that's a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, 15.
I
Okay.
attacked Hamitha.
You're like, haha, double agent this whole time.
Okay, so
No!
that is a 20.
Boom. Okay.
But the beam does stay there, as Moonbeam does stay there as long as you're concentrating on it. So at the beginning of whoever's turn is in the Moonbeam, they still have to make a Constitution throw at the beginning of the turn.
Okay.
She still takes half damage, so you would still roll the damage and she'd still take half of it. Because Moonbeam still hits, they can't avoid it.
Come on!
So I still roll right now?
You still roll damage, and then I'm going to cut it in half and then roll it down.
Cool.
And then round it down to the even number.
perish.
Perish.
Thinking. They rolled the dice and they're just sitting there.
It popped up for me and said 10.
10. Yep.
10 points? Okay, so she's going to take 5.
Come on.
So if at the beginning of her so at the beginning of the turn, she will have to roll a Constitution saving throw again, and it'll work the same way. If she fails, she takes full. If she succeeds, she takes half. But she can move out of it if she chooses.
Nifty. Okay.
Moonbeam is one of my favorite spells, especially if you cast it at a higher level.
That's all I can do.
All right, we go to Sheksik, top of the round.
I think she's muted.
You're muted.
My computer decided to restart.
Oh.
It's having issues. I'm sorry. I
It's
was
okay.
like, man, why is it like so laggy? And it was like restarting. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
I believe you
stand by. Am I still affected by slow right now?
Yes.
What if I wasn't?
Well, it doesn't matter
I'll take a
because
moment
she's
to imagine
fine.
if that wasn't a thing.
Would she have had to make Constitution saves when I hit her?
Oh yes, she would have too, and she would
I
have
hit
had
her.
them.
I hit her twice.
Good. And then for Danny's Moonbeam, that is a fail, so she no longer has to slow up from the Moonbeam.
Ooh.
Yay!
Hey!
Yay!
Let's go. Kill her.
Let's go.
Throw
Do I
her
get
into
Hunter's
fire.
Mark back on my bow yet, or no?
Yeah, you would have it back. It would be 3 rounds to get your powers back, so you'd have it back.
Yay! All right.
Kill
I am going to move so that she's within line of sight, and I will tell you where that is in just a moment. And there we go. 15. You said this is rough terrain, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then hit her with the bow.
Okay.
Good, an 11.
11 misses.
What about 21?
That's a hit.
All right.
Kill her.
Looking at 9 damage plus 6.
How would you like to do this?
Thank
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Want to hit her right in the middle of
Right in
her
the dome?
forehead.
Okay, you just pull back and immediately just... She falls backwards, just like blinking a couple times until her eyes roll back, and she falls back into the abyss of the hole that she created in the ground. Because of her concentration failing on holding onto her specters, the construct's destroyed, and the battle is done.
Yay! We did it, guys.
Awesome.
Cold cut
I'm not
cold.
dead.
Go team.
I
Oh, yeah.
look really rough.
Run down the hole?
I'm trotting.
Because you guys are
Trot my
working
way
on
over.
haste, on speed, I will tell you what you gain from her. That you guys can claim. So she's got a few things that she has that's enchanted. She's got 2 regular daggers. She's got a regular rapier. She has her enhanced rapier. That's a +1 magic weapon. And then if the target's within 10 feet, you can take a free action to hit another target with a sword. She has a charm necklace that increases your charisma score by 3. She has her loot that whenever she heals an ally or gives bardic inspiration, she can double the amount given. And then she has warping dagger that's a +1 dagger, and then either as an action or reaction, she can teleport to where the dagger is.
Hey, so do you want the thing that gives +3 to your charisma, or can I have it? The other thing you can have for sure,
I'm proud of that.
the bardic thing. I don't know. I'm just asking. I got both the daggers from the last guy. I don't need anything else. If you want it, take it.
Oh, I'm sorry. She also has bardic leathers. It's standard leather with a +2 bonus, and then it allows you to have 2 reactions per round, but no more than once per turn.
I'm peeling off her clothes and taking her loot.
Okay, so you're taking the
Nice.
barred leathers in the loot.
Yup.
Okay, so the barred leathers is exactly what it sounds like. Just type in barred leathers, and then the loot is called Tanni's loot. TANNI''S. So then there's the enhanced
Does
rapier,
anybody-
the warping dagger, and the charm necklace.
Can I? Have
I would
that
like to take the
song?
warping dagger unless somebody else wants it. Okay.
Sarah's just
I
like,
want- I-
dibs.
I only want that necklace if nobody else wants.
Sounds like nobody's calling for it, so you might as
Go
well just
for it.
claim it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
go for
taking
it.
that necklace.
So the
That is gonna make everything I do better.
the last thing is the same thing as the other person. Does anybody want a fucking rapier? Apparently, it's not a common thing.
I'll take it.
There's also, I'm sorry, there's also stuff from the constructs, because they did wear actual armor. I apologize, I forgot about them. So there were 2 knights and 1 archer. The knights themselves had enchanted stuff as well. They were wielding necro longswords, so they are exactly what it sounds like. They are +1 magical longswords that deal additional 1d8 necrotic damage. They also had enhanced shields that are a +3 instead of a +2. And then they had enhanced chainmail armor that's a +1 to your chainmail, and then you have 5 charges. As an action, you can pay a charge to pick a type of damage to become resistant to. This armor can only be granted 1 resistant at a time. This effect lasts for 1 hour. There's 2 of those guys, and then there's the archer, who has the enhanced armor that is +2 chainmail, and opponents don't get attacks opportunity on you. And then Knight's Longbow, which is a +2 longbow that does additional 1d8 necrotic damage.
I can't wear heavy armor.
I guess I'll take a shield.
You gotta take shield? Okay, so the shield is called Knight's Shield. It's just a +3
And
shield.
I'll take one of their swords. Are long swords light weapons or no?
I mean, they're martial weapons, but they're not light weapons, no.
Okay.
They're not simple weapons, put it like that.
Also take one.
I'll take the longbow.
Okay, so that is the Knight's Longbow.
And what's the swords called?
Necro Longsword. There's 2 of them.
I'll just
What's
take
that
The
right
armor,
here?
was it heavy?
The archer's armor is... all of them are heavy. All of them are chainmail.
Okay.
Double check.
What was the
Actually,
rapier?
I think actually chainmail is medium, I believe. I think about it. think chainmail's me. Nope, it is heavy. Sorry, it is heavy. What was the question that was just being asked?
What was the rapier?
The rapier.
Insertion?
The rapier is enhanced rapier, +1 attack, +1 magical weapon. When you successfully hit a target, if another target is within 10 feet of you, you can take a free action to hit that target with this sword.
Nice. Okay, I got that.
I guess I'll take. Did anyone claim the 2 daggers?
Which 2 daggers?
Off the bard?
Oh, there was just 1 dagger on the bard, and that was the 2 regular daggers, like the non-enchanted
Yeah.
ones. Oh, no one claimed those. No.
I guess I'll take
Does any-
those.
Okay.
Does anybody want the frost dagger I have? I don't have it equipped, and I'm not using it.
I
I'll
wouldn't
take
mind
it.
it. I can dagger.
Yeah, go for it.
Whichever one of you, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and add a frost dagger. I'll take it out of my inventory.
Miko, do you want it or can I?
You can have it. I'm good with normal ones.
Also, I healed Alabaster for 22.
Oh, you mean for more than that? Okay. I took the first, 14, I think, so then I'll do another 8.
Is the
Don't-
dagger a +1 or +2 off the bard?
The bard is it's a regular dagger, so it's not even a plus. It's just a standard dagger.
Oh, okay. Cool.
While you guys are doing this, I'll narrate what goes on next. As you guys decide to push on further, you start heading to the castle, correct? You guys are going to the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You
believe
guys head to
so?
the castle, as you can see that some of the people are revolting, fighting back, and it seems like a lot of the populace has died, but most of the soldiers have died along with them. With the 2 lieutenants gone, there's only 1 person left to deal with. As you see explosions happening out of the castle, the town has gotten mostly quiet. You start heading to the castle doors, an area that you've never been to before. The doors are already kind of like ripped through, but it looks like it wasn't ripped through by Dahlia. It looks like someone was trying to escape, and they didn't get far, as you see like a blood trail leading back in, like they were trying to get away. As you originally saw her flying through like the top part of the castle. For anybody who's available to check this stuff, I need perception checks, please.
Perception check. Not good. It's a 10.
15.
Okay.
11.
17?
17. Okay, so the 15 and the 17, you start going your way through, and it seems like there's been some serious work done. Bodies are eviscerated. There is every body here hasn't been just killed normally. They've been smashed against walls. They've been burned multiple times. It looks like either people have been. There's been like a couple types of damage that's been inflicted to these people. Either just straight force against the wall. It looks like there's some slash marks. It looks like some people might have actually had their heads explode, most likely by psychic damage. And then some people look like they were burned alive. You do see like scorch marks on the ceiling too, like almost like some people fought in the air against whoever this was. You enter into a large chamber. You finally see who the Lord and Lady are here, but you see that they're dead. It looks like they're the only ones that weren't killed with such gruesome attempt. But they look like they were killed cleanly and quickly, with both of them having their necks slit. Throughout it, you do see that there's a glowing light due east within the castle. As you do hear a female speaking, "One more. Just one. And that'll give you everything you wanted. Just one more."
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Should we sneaky go to see it?
I think yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm still kind of messed up. I wish we could take a short rest. But I feel like this is pretty immediately needing to be taken
I feel
care
like,
of.
yeah, we gotta go now.
I feel
Okay.
bad on that one.
Can I use my bonus action out of combat to use my belt?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna use my belt right now and.
Okay.
I'm so happy for you.
All right. Stealth check from everyone if you guys are going to try to move in closer and not let her discover you.
Alright.
Stealth is not bad. It is when I roll a 5, though. It's a 9.
Okay.
A 14.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Does anyone have pass without a trace?
Too
By
late.
chance?
No, ma'am.
It's the 4.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't know why I keep trusting those dice.
We're so loud, actually.
Oh, no, Sarah. What'd you get? I see the most disgusted look.
I had to roll with disadvantage, but I'm at a 14.
Okay.
So,
You start moving inward, and there's a bright light that you come into. There are bodies all over the place, and you keep like tripping over them in the bodies. And at first, you don't know if she reacts. She's still you at the distance. You see another part of this crystal. This crystal's blue compared to the other one being purple, but it looks almost exactly the same. But now you can kind of see that they were meant to, like, where the pieces were supposed to connect to the two crystals, like they were separated almost pristinely between 2 points. This one's a little bit larger, and it glows with a little bit more illumination. It looks like she is not touching it, but she's trying to read the energy of the ethereal glow on it. As this is going on, you see this purple tiefling stand there with this long black gown. Very revealing around her figure, with slight armor that's going around, like a little bit around her hands, around her shoulders, but very slight. She seems like she's got like some energy that's still floating in her hands, but you can't make heads or tails of what it is and what it's doing. Before she notices you, I'm gonna get an Arcana check from anybody who's proficient in Arcana.
Can I forego the Arcana check to take an action? I'm not going to attack, but just do something else.
Sure.
Can I do? Okay. I'm going to turn into a giant octopus.
Fair?
Do. Yeah,
So I'm going to use Feral Transformation. I'm going to take a deep breath, because it has to hold its breath. I'm going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to like tilt my head up, and tentacles are going to crawl out of my mouth, and it's going to suck my body up into the back of it, and I'll turn into a big octopus.
How large is
Nothing
this
to see
octopus? What's the
here.
size of it? What's the size of it?
It's just large.
It's just large. Okay. I
It's a
just
large
imagine like you just expand and everybody just gets shoved to the fucking
Yeah.
wall, but
and it's like pure white, but all the suckers on it are black.
okay.
And I'm a
you
big
can-
octopus.
If you could see me with your octopus eyes, I look fucking horrified. This is by
Well-
far the worst thing I've seen.
I love it.
in this castle.
I love it because if she turns around, she's just gonna see an octopus and be like, "Well, everything seems normal here."
It's just
And
a
then-
big octopus. It's just a big black and white octopus.
Fine.
Adorable. I think it's so cute.
Anybody who rolled for Arcana, what'd you get?
27.
27.
11. Not a fucking candle to Naveen.
As far as Samantha, you can tell that it's not. She's not going insane. There is somebody she's talking to, but you can't see them. And that person seems to be there, but they're not. Naveen, you're seeing what's hidden in plain sight. There is an ethereal person that's standing right next to her and is kind of coaxing her to do something. This person is kind of like nudging somebody, like almost like possession. Hand on shoulder and kind of like doing like the whispers in the ear and kind of pushing forward. Person pure white of hair. Tall, maybe 6'3", 6'4". Male. Probably half elf due to the size of the ears. And in the distance, you can't hear what he's saying, but he's whispering in her ear and kind of coaxing and eventually like lifting up her hand to kind of reach out. But as soon as that happens, between Alabaster switching into a fucking octopus, people like figure like, what the fuck? You all just immediately like scream out, and immediately the vision stops and she looks back at you. I thought it killed everyone. There's still opposition.
Yep.
Nobody here, just an octopus.
He's just making some noises.
Do you need to talk
Do,
about your marriage?
Hold up.
I can help.
My marriage. How do you know about my marriage? She just starts walking closer
I
to
mean,
you.
okay, just had to make sure something. Look, I mean, you are the most beautiful, memorable queen of the Shadowfell. I know that there's a king, and you know, if you guys are going through a hard time that's causing you to murder a bunch of people, I'm here to talk to you about it and help you
She
out.
keeps walking closer.
It usually, marriage counseling involves talking, though, instead of
You've spoken to him, haven't
violence.
you? Where is he?
I ink on the floor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Am I in the shadows?
There's not much
Since we're all
shadows in
pushed up
here.
against the wall.
Yeah, they're in the hallway because of the lights. There's not much shadows. As soon as she does this, she immediately grabs you, Samantha, and she immediately looks at you. Where the fuck is he?
Where's who?
She immediately summons a dagger into her hand that's made out of like pure, like what looks like psychic energy, and she immediately puts it to your neck. Don't play stupid with me. I've killed people more powerful than you. I have no inclinations of murdering you right in front of my eyes.
Well, okay, you don't have to. I am more than happy to just talk. Do you like tea? Have you ever tried a Tambam? The half price right now. The sapphire
Chapstick
soul.
is gonna shout out, "Put the lady down."
Intimidation check.
I'm gonna hold an action so if the lady attacks, I'll attack with my tentacles.
8? Oh, rough. She immediately looks
My
at you.
bardic inspiration you while I'm being grappled?
She looks at you. She's like,
Please?
went from anger to trying to appeal to my better nature. It's better that I just kill you so I put you all out of your misery. As she immediately just takes the blade and she's about to stab Samantha right in the head, immediately the stone starts to glow even brighter. Immediately forces her to pull back from Samantha as you all get empowered from the stone itself. It takes you somewhere else along with her.
Oh.
Oh? Oh, okay.
As immediately you're
just not
summoned
gonna-
into some ethereal plane that's within the stone, it immediately contacts you with some information that is not verbal, but in your head you read it as a dialect. I must not be destroyed, and my counterpart must not be destroyed. If you can promise that you'll protect me, I will empower you to protect yourself. But you must promise to protect me.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, okay.
I wave with one tentacle at it, I guess.
We will protect you.
What? Who am I talking to and what's going on?
Do you agree?
Sure, if you don't stab me.
Okay. As you all agree, you guys are immediately transported in this realm that it puts you in along with her. And we're getting it there.
Oh, okay.
You guys get the level up due to its power enhancing you. You guys get to level up to level 12.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Holy!
Boy.
That's 5 levels.
And yes, it is granting you a long rest.
Thank God.
Yes!
Honestly, I'm an octopus, dude.
You're a beefier octopus now. You're an octopus with a six-pack.
So,
Dude, I turned into it because I had such low
Each tentacle has a six-pack at this point.
as the battle is about to commence, we'll wait till next session for that because that's gonna be a pretty long battle. So we'll end it there. We'll continue this next Wednesday. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.